Hello, I'm Skye Taylor and welcome to Tips and Tricks number 10. Today we're going to talk about texture. Now, if you ever bought modeling paste, you know how expensive it can be. One little bottle like this is $20 plus. I'm going to show you how to make an inexpensive modeling paste that instead of costing you dollars will cost you pennies per painting. It's my own special formula. I don't want you to tell anybody. My secret, I'm sharing it with you. How to make your own modeling paste really cheap. Now, I've tested this for years and it works like a champ. Very, very inexpensive. And I'm going to tell you my secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay. As long as we have that understanding. Okay, here's the secret. Now you could go out and spend $20 for modeling paste and get ounces, whatever 500 milliliters is, I have no idea. But this is $20. You go to Walmart, in their painting section, you get joint compound. You get this whole thing for under $10. Now it's 42 pounds. 42 pounds for 10 bucks. As opposed to $20 for ounces. Now this will last you a long time. You keep it sealed. What we're going to do is mix it with Mod Podge. Now you can get Mod Podge at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Use your online discount for better savings. It's the best deal. That's the best place to get it. And you can save some money. Now what we're going to do is we're going to mix in Mod Podge into the joint compound and make a butter consistency formula. Now, what else are you going to need? You're going to need a reclosable container because what you mix, you can cover it and use it the next time. You're going to need a painting stick and you're definitely going to need rubber gloves. Do this in a well-vented area. If you've ever worked with Mod Podge, you know it has kind of an odor and it can smell and permeate the house. So if you're lucky enough to have a basement or be by a window or even do it outside, best yet. And you're going to need rubber gloves and don't forget to wear old clothes just in case it splatters when you're mixing it. You'll want to lay down proper attire so that you do not make a big mess. And most importantly, coffee. You're going to need coffee. Woohoo! When opening your joint compound, sometimes there'll be water on the top. You want to mix it up. Mix it all the way through. Make sure it's mixed all the way through. Okay, now what you're going to do is, let's move this over to the side. Open up our container right here. Just like that. Okay. Oops. Doesn't want to stay. Oh well. Okay. Yep. Okay, you're going to take some Mod Podge and you're going to first take some of your joint compound. Slap some in, just like that. We're just going to work with a small amount, as much as you need. Okay. Usually it won't be this wet. Mine sat for a while, so it developed moisture at the top of the bucket, so I had to mix it up. Okay, there you go. That's holding now. You're going to take some Mod Podge, pour it in. Now, you might ask me what ratio. Well, that's enough, right? That's way too much. Let's add a little bit more. What ratio of Mod Podge to the joint compound? You have to do it. It's kind of like a feel for it. I would say, maybe 25% Mod Podge. Maybe 20%. You don't really need that much. And what you're going to do then is mix it together. You'll know when it feels like a butter-like consistency. See, actually, that's good right there, just like that. You could even add more compound. The Mod Podge is like a glue that will hold this all together. There you go. Yep, that's the way it should look. Just almost like frosting here. You can see. You mix it really, really good. Take a few seconds here. Get it all the way through. Now what's going to happen is when this dries, the Mod Podge is going to make this really, really, it's going to be very rigid. Now, if it does crack on your canvas, don't worry about it. It's not going to come off. Okay, you're going to take your Mod Podge and joint compound mixture. That's the Skye's own formula. Show me love, folks. And you're going to slap it on your canvas. Now, you can use a stick or you can use a spatula. Now, depending on how much you put on your canvas, it will add weight to it. But look at this texture. Look at what I'm doing. Look at the depth of this. This is incredible what you can do with this. And you're going to let it dry for approximately 24 hours before you paint on it. Now I'm using a bad canvas, one with a rip. This is just for demonstration purposes. But you get the idea. Look at all the textures and lines I can do. This is like totally incredible. Now, you'll always want to put it on a raw canvas. Do not prime it. Now, I've seen other videos where they'll make up their own homemade paste or whatever, and they'll put acrylic paint over it. Wrong. This stuff will adhere better right directly to the canvas than it will with any primer. You never want to prime the canvas. You always do it raw, because this will last for forever if you do it this way. Now what happens is that the Mod Podge locks onto the joint compound, it adheres to the canvas, and you're in business. Now you'll always want to use a stretched canvas for this purpose, or a canvas panel, something that's rigid. Now when this dries, it may crack a little bit, not a problem, because what's going to happen when it dries, you will take acrylic paint. Now if you've gone to your local hardware store, you can get mist tints. Now, if you can get a latex matte finish paint, regardless of the color, buy it, because you could use this as a primer. Once this is all dry, you paint the whole canvas with that color. You could use white, you could use black, whatever turns you on, or any mist tint, and that will seal everything. Then you'll paint over it to what you want to paint. But by putting this down, my secret formula compound down first on the raw canvas and painting over it, that will lock it to the canvas. Even if there's a few cracks, it's not going to make a difference. And that's my little secret on how to make a textured painting. And now look at this. Look at this, how incredible this is when you see it in the light. Now, just imagine all the things you can do with this. Look at the textures. You could take it to new levels. And that's my little tip for the day. Okay, when you're done with your joint compound, wipe off your stick. And you can cover it up and save it in a resealable container. Good for the next time. Woohoo! Hey, as time goes on, folks, we're going to be talking oh, man. Jeez, it's not even the weekend and already I'm plastered. Thank you very much for watching my tips and tricks. And if you love it, show me some love. Give me a thumbs up. Hey, even if you didn't like the idea, I told you a secret. Show me some love. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. And if you have an artist friend, spread the love. Send them this video, and maybe they'll enjoy my series. And I really appreciate it. Thank you. And tips and tricks will be every Sunday. If I get drunk, which I usually never drink, but in the event, the rare event that I get drunk during the week, you might get one on Wednesday. Who knows? But let's schedule them for Sunday. So check back every Sunday. They will be earlier. I'm a little bit off because of the holiday, but we'll be back on track soon. Show me love, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.